listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fearful, collaborating back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, was definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and also hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, who child, sises hokweni, riheleni, sise heleni guys. I don't know on escha hell to in. I don't know, but this is some hell nonsense that we're living in South Africa at this point. Like, this is actual hell for you as a woman, for me as a woman. It's hell. The things that are happening in this country, oh my goodness. The justice system is failing us on a daily basis. I don't know how many rants I can go about the injustice that happens within the justice system. But anyway, ninjas, I'm here to tell you guys that Mr. Omotoso is a free man. So hide your kids, lock your children, lock your daughters, okay? And then lock yourself home. Because at this point, are we safe? Are we even safe in our own country? Like, are we safe in South Africa, guys? Omotoso has walked away free. Like, I don't know, he's freely walking right now after over 8 years of being in jail. So I am gonna just go ahead and refresh you guys' memories. This was back in 2017. I can just remember it because it was the time that, you know, my blogging career was just picking up. 2017 or 2018. 2017. I remember I was still in the back room. 2017. So there were allegations that came forth saying that Omotoso was sexually harassing, was sexually abusing women and children, and there were over 30 cases that were brought forth, including human trafficking and all that. It was alleged that he used his religious powers to perform this stuff. Now, one of the victims, who's Cheryl Zondi, was the one that I actually remember see her testifying, and she was talking about the horrible things that happened, how he would even use Vaseline, this and that. I'm not gonna really get into that. You can go ahead and just Google it, and you will get, some of those. And even on YouTube, if you search, I think you can be able to just get some of the footage. It has been over 8 years, obviously. It's been a long time, but I think the footage is still there. So Omotoso, at that point, he allegedly tried to run back to Nigeria, but they caught him at the airport bathroom, if I remember well. As I'm saying, this happened a long time ago. I did see a footage. I'm gonna try download it and put it here. And that was when he was actually getting arrested. So when he got arrested, that was it. He has been in there, and obviously they could not get him out because obviously it was already a flight risk, since it was alleged that he tried to run. So the court case and everything has been going on up and down. I mean, at this point, at first it was being televised. I do not know exactly what happened, but for some reason it was no longer being as televised and everything. And today, as I'm recording, which is gonna be yesterday for you guys, he was found not guilty on all charges. Over 30, and he is an innocent man. According to the law, he never did any of that, or rather it was not proven. So basically he was not alone, right? He was not alone. He was with two others who allegedly were the alleged women that also were helping in with this whole shenanigan. and they too were found innocent. So I'm just checking right now. They're saying that it has been 32 charges and none of them basically he was found guilty. Now it is also very important to note that this lady was gunned down. Her name is Pamela Mabini, was gunned down 2 weeks ago, according to the instigator on Twitter, on X. That is saying that, you know, she was gunned down 2 weeks ago, and you know, she was a key witness in the Omotoso trial, and today Omotoso is acquitted from all the charges. I'm not a detective, but I know what is going on, you know. And then somebody as well, who is IG Joy Zelda, said this is Pamela Mabini. She was a whistleblower at the Timothy Omotoso rape and human trafficking case. She was gunned down at her home, KwaZakhene. Remember her name, say her name, and yeah, you don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious that a key witness and a whistleblower was gunned down just 2 weeks ago. Or because I remember, I think it has been just 2 weeks, and all of a sudden, Mr. Timo Omotoso is a free man and he is walking free, just like that. Now, he was asked, is he going to be suing the state? Because at this point, since he was found to not be guilty, he said that's like a gold mine walking. 8 years, which would be considered to be like 16, because you guys know a single day in jail is counted as 2. That's a very rich man walking over there. Like, the state owed this man a lot of money. So whether if he did these heinous crimes or not, he's going to walk away free and still get a lot of money. A lot of money. You understand? A lot of money if he does decide to sue. So he did say that right now the only thing that he wants to do is to go rest. He also did bring in his age to say that, you know, he's been in prison for 8 years or something like that. He just needs to go home and rest. And I've never seen somebody that has knowledge that you can sue the state that was wrongfully arrested and did not sue the state. And when we say wrongfully, I'm saying wrongfully because if they found him to be innocent, then he was wrongfully arrested. I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip and I'll be right back. Now, ninjas, this obviously is something that I do not even know. I know they say that you're innocent until proven guilty, but I did see that the NPA did put out a statement. So I'm going to go ahead and just read it with you guys. This is going to be the first time that I'm actually reading it as well with you guys, because I'm not understanding exactly what happened here. So I guess maybe the NPA will be able to just give us sort of like, you know, I don't know, information that is obviously needed, because I at this point I really honestly do not know. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. I want to go ahead and just screenshot so that I can read it like the other way, so that I'll be able to see. I've had these contact lenses the whole day, guys, and I'm extremely exhausted. So I'm gonna just try, just bear with me. So this is what they're saying. NPA to study the Timothy Omotoso judgment and consider its legal options. Okay, so they said the National Prosecuting Authority has noted the judgment of the High Court of South Africa Eastern Cape Division, Gqeberha, which found televangelist Timothy Omotoso, who is 63, and his 2 co-accused, Lusanda Sulani, who's 41, and Zikiswa Sito, who is 33, not guilty on the 32 charges the state indicated indicted. Oh, guys. Oh, the contacts didn't send them on. Delivering the judgment, Judge Emma Stuman found that the trio was not guilty due to the technicality, mainly that the former prosecutors in the case acted improperly, and the accused were not sufficiently cross-examined by the state. It is for that reason that the prosecuting team will study the judgment and decide which legal avenue to explore. So you guys mean to tell us that these women, these innocent victims, lost a case because one of you guys messed up. Wait, let me reread this. So they're saying, found the trio was not guilty due to the technicality, mainly that the former prosecutors in the case acted improperly and the accused were not sufficiently cross-examined by the state. It is for that reason that the prosecuting team will study the judgment and decide which legal avenue to explore. Since the arrest of the trio in April 2017, the trial has been protracted with numerous obstacles, including interlocutory applications by the accused that even included constitutional court challenges. The most recent applications were for 5 specific entries for a mistrial and an application made on the 16th of January 2024, where the defense made an application for the judge to reconsider a previous judgment on the application for discharge according to Section 174 of the Criminal Procedure Act, which were successfully opposed by the state. The delays caused some witnesses to no longer want to proceed with giving evidence, as they indicated that they since moved on with their lives and not interested in revealing their experiences in court. That has led to the reduction of charges from 63. In as much as the NPA does not seek to secure conviction at all costs, it remains committed to ensuring justice is served for the victims of crime and will go at all lengths to give a voice to the victims by exploring all possible avenues. In all honesty, the incompetence of our justice system is just appalling. It's disgusting. It's shameful. Very shameful. You guys had all the chance in the world to interview the people when they were ready. When these people were actually still willing to come forth, you guys could have had these people write statements and sign and give permission that can actually be part of the witnesses or the victims. And you guys could go on to just read the statements. Obviously, they would have been signed by the victims, and the victims would not have to go through all that. Yes, 8 years is a long time. A lot of people, I'm sure, have moved on with their lives. In terms of also like seeking justice, it's not as easy as how it looks. Imagine going for so many years trying to seek justice for something that was horrible that happened to you, and the prosecutors at the time do not do their job right, only for you to lose the case on a technicality. I'm so pissed. Like, at this point I thought the NPA was gonna give us something better, and what did they give us? It's disappointment. It's very disappointing. It is very disappointing. I am so upset. I really am, on behalf of the victims. It really honestly is unfair, and I feel like it sends a strong message out there that you can get away with it. Now, what is my vendor eye telling me? My vendor eye is telling me that these people will never get a chance to ever prosecute Tim Omotoso, because you know what? I think that man, at this point, as I'm recording this, he is very busy getting his passport ready and getting ready to skip this damn godforsaken country. I don't see him staying in this country. I'm telling you, tomorrow morning, I feel like he's gonna be on the first flight back to Nigeria. And where are you going to get him there? Good luck trying to look for him in a population of over how many hundreds of million people. You think that it's like South Africa here? Good luck with that. Which village will you start with? Even if you just landed in Lagos, where do you start? This whole situation is just honestly heartbreaking. This whole situation is honestly just heartbreaking. It really honestly is. This is just so disappointing as well. This really honestly is disappointing. And in case you guys did not know my stance, the same way that I was saying this back in 2017, I do believe the victims. And the victim, one of them that I saw is Cheryl. I do believe her. And it's so sad that after so many years, this is the outcome of it, you know. So yeah, I guess the next step now is we're gonna see if there's anything that the NPA will be able to do. And the other thing again is we'll be able to see, will Team Omotoso be suing the state? And if he is suing the state, how much is it going to be for? This is money that he can just go and freely collect. Trust and believe. It's so disappointing. It really is so disappointing with the justice system. So because of a technicality, because of somebody that has been employed did not do their job right, the victims get to walk away without justice. That's the part I don't understand. Unless maybe, guys, you know, because I'm tired, my brain is not functioning properly. Is that not what the NPA said? It's disappointing. It really is disappointing. It is, and especially at this point where the whole country is striking. The whole country is striking. It's very sad. But anyway, do go ahead and comment below what you guys think. Timo Omotoso is a free man, and we live in a freaking jungle. Okay, this is a whole jungle out here. It's a jungle. Battle of the fittest. I don't know if that's how they say it, but it's a jungle. Like, this is hell. Jews in hell. We are in hell here in South Africa. A lot is going on. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.